Another great feature this client has gone for is solar PV panels and a battery. So they actually have a 14 kilowatt system on both flat roofs of the building. It's actually the perfect scenario in the summer particularly, where you've got your solar PV generating, your ground source heat pumps doing the cooling, and you're also dumping that heat into the pool.
And what about heating and cooling? Because you actually use the ground source for cooling as well, don't you, in this property?
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. It took a little bit of getting the setup correct, but once you get the setup right, the running costs are absolutely fantastic. I mean, whereas you go into a room where it has air conditioning, the air conditioning is quite fierce. It's on for 20 minutes, you get down the temperature you want, but you have the constant thing of, you have to go and switch it off, and it's quite expensive to run. Whereas with wet fan coils, you just set the temperature on what you want it to be set on, and you're at that temperature all the time.
With this property as well, we're dumping some of that heat that's generated from the wet fan coils into the swimming pool, aren't we? So there's an extra efficiency saving there of not having to heat that swimming pool with new heat during the summer.
Yeah, it's fantastic to be able to take the energy. It's free energy. One of the briefs of this house was to make sure we maximised the solar to the point that they wanted to go above and beyond the amount of solar they could get. You'll see that this is also where all the, as well as the very, very top of the house, where we've got on the flat roof, we've got solar. We've also got above the loggia, we've gone as maximise as much solar as we possibly could. And in the summer, you'll see the house running at nothing and giving back to the grid as well. And that's even after it's charged the batteries, it's then giving back to the grid as well, which is brilliant. So as I said, you could have days where you're actually giving back and actually making money on the house.